to go get it. The Fetty, the rest, they just, I find a way to go get it.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Chicago Cubs.
All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Justin Steele.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Luis Arraez stands in. Fastball for a strike, and we're underway. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Stays alive. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Foul ball there.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended.
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. And a foul ball. 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tatis over at second, 1 down. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run shot, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One out, base is empty. Here's Machado. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Steele. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Two out, space is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 2 across on this San Diego homer, and it's 2-zip. Back here at Wrigley Field, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Fought off foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Darvish delivers. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Steele back to work. Just missed. Out to short. Swanson. On to first. One out in second. Next for the Padres, Connor Joe.
The left fielder, number 24, Connor Joe.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Swanson. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. To the right side. Throws to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And quickly one away in the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. And the
That's
slider just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
And 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. Here's Nico Horner. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Elias Diaz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arraez. 0 for 1 so far. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Arraez, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Dives. What a play!
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Two down, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Tatis waits. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
on the clock. You been here wasting my time, boy. You need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You 1 minute about to start up a war. Gullah, 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 acting goofy like
Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and here is Pete Crow
the
Armstrong.
center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Gage Workman.
And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Way high.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Miguel Amaya, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in the dirt. Got him looking. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. And they're down 2-0. On to the fourth. Now here is Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And takes low for ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out. That one the other way. Horner gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fly to left his first time.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Chopped left side. In time to Bush. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. To third, Workman. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Padres 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, John Choppy and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ian Happ. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Darvish kicks, delivers. Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya
2 outs, base is empty. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground to first, Arise. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
Ryan Brazier will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Connor Joe grounded out to short in his first trip.
Joe.
Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man at first, Tirso Ornelas will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 low. Movement in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather getting loose out there. Thielbar also getting ready. Joe gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that is out of play. That one ripped right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Elias Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now it's going to be Luis Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped in the air, left field, snags it on the run, 2-away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here, 1 for 2. in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Darvish back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The batter, number
Good
7.
slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. His first at-bat was a strikeout. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right down the chute, 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1. This one high in the air to left center. Merrill makes the catch, inning over.
Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her shawty relax.
Now pitching for the
Caleb Thielbar comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game.
Merrill.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought. would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. Machado is out. Two down, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Horner over to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Out to center. Merrill pulls it down, and there's one down. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And it's even up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Yes.
Back here at Wrigley Field. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Connor Joe. First offering, and it just misses. That one lifted to left. Happ makes the grab. One away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. That one's in there. That's strike one. Bogaerts at first, one gone. And that one is in the dirt. At 1-1.
Ball.
In the dirt. Here's a 2-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Man at first, one away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Workman snags it for the second out. Elias Diaz now at the plate. That's in for a strike. Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pat makes the catch, and that is that. Padres leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
And first offering is fouled off. outside. Check swing called strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for you, Darvish.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter, and it just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And there goes the perfect game of the homer. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And the Padres manager, Robert Suarez, on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's your 1. And a swing and a miss. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 1 out left for the Cubs. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch, has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Machado gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
But we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.